So that is the investigative part to the story, the diplomatic part to the story. Let's get to the human crux of the story, and that is the sorrow being felt right across this country at the loss of 63 Canadian lives. In Edmonton, a tremendous outpouring of grief. Edmonton was home to 30 of the victims, very nearly half of the Canadian lives lost. And people in that city's Iranian-Canadian community are absolutely devastated. Aaron Collins has that.
The frigid cold didn't keep Edmonton's Iranian community away from a candlelight vigil held here on the steps of the provincial legislature. They came here to mark the passing of around 30 members of their community. They came to share their grief and to share stories of those who will never return to this city.
It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to know that many people from my community are gone. I hope that we won't see this kind of day again.
Many of the Edmontonians who were on the Ukrainian flight that crashed outside Tehran were closely connected to the city's university. Students and professors among the victims of the deadly crash. A huge part of Edmonton's small but tight-knit Iranian community. A tragedy that cut short too many promising lives.
They were all geniuses who came here to learn. They came here to add to the world, and now they are not here anymore. So this is sad.
Of course, it isn't just the Iranian community that was touched by this tragedy. Local politicians and other Edmontonians also came out to show their support, to show that this tragedy is being felt by many in this city.
We're here to grieve with you for this loss, and we are here to remember and celebrate the great lives that each of these individuals had the opportunity to live.
The Ukrainian air crash killed more Edmontonians than any other single act in the city's history, a tragedy that this community is just beginning to come to terms with. Aaron Collins, CBC News, Edmonton.